The Redmi Note 7 is an affordable mid-range handset that serves up some flagship features. It is an outstanding device for its asking price. The Redmi Note 7 Pro has a 6.3-inch LTPS display with Full HD Plus resolution. The display is extremely crisp and sharp, contrast and dynamic range are pretty good. The colors are punchy without being oversaturated. With the Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 processor combined with 4GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, the Redmi Note 7 sports mid-range power. The Redmi Note 7's dual rear snapper has a 48MP 1.8 aperture primary camera and a 5MP 2.4 aperture depth sensor module, matched with face detection autofocus. As for the 13MP 2.2 aperture selfie camera, daytime shots look good, although dynamic range struggles with backlit scenes. Video is recorded at up to Full HD resolution and captures a superb level of detail, especially in good light. The Redmi Note 7 is an excellent all-rounder. It offers superb value with its solid build, great screen, smooth UI and impressive camera and battery life. Xiaomi has just announced the Xiaomi Mi 9 SE, a compact version of the Xiaomi Mi 9, which takes some of the impressive features of the affordable smartphone, lowers a few specs and slashes the price tag. Like the Xiaomi Mi 9, the Mi 9 SE has 3-lens camera setup, with a 48MP main sensor, 13MP ultra-wide-angle lens and 8MP telephoto snapper. These cameras have the same lenses but slightly lower megapixel counts to Mi 9. The Mi 9 SE has a 5.97-inch AMOLED display, which is slightly reduced in size from Mi 9, and also has a marginally smaller 3070mAh battery. You are also getting a weaker chipset in the Snapdragon 712 instead of a Snapdragon 855, but those are the main downgrades. Xiaomi Mi 9 SE turned out to be a fine smartphone. It costs less but still has almost all the flagship features. The phone has a good screen, powerful hardware and the same main camera. Redmi K20 smartphone was launched on 28th May 2019. The phone comes with a 6.39-inch touchscreen display with a resolution of 1080 by 2340 pixels and an aspect ratio of 19.5 by 9. Redmi K20 is powered by a 1.8 GHz octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 730 processor that features 6 cores clocked at 1.8 GHz and 2 cores clocked at 2.2 GHz. It comes with 6GB of RAM. The Redmi K20 runs Android Pie and is powered by a 4000mAh battery. The Redmi K20 supports proprietary fast charging. As far as the cameras are concerned, the Redmi K20 on the rear packs a 48MP primary cameras with an 1.75 aperture and a pixel size of 1.6 micron. The rear camera setup has autofocus. It sports a 20MP camera on the front for selfies. The Xiaomi Redmi K20 Pro comes in different colors like carbon black, flame red and glacier blue. The Xiaomi Mi 9 is a fantastic all-around device, offering many of the bells and whistles of high-end phones but without the price tag. The Mi 9 looks like a fantastic jack-of-all-trades device. It has a powerful processor, impressive camera setup and supports up to 20W fast charging. And on top of that, it's a whole lot cheaper than the phones with a similar spec. The Xiaomi Mi 9 has a slightly curved glass back, giving it a distinct look and a comfortable feel. The Mi 9 has a 6.39-inch AMOLED display with a 2340 by 1080 Full HD Plus resolution, which delivers vibrant colors with a great brightness range. The Mi 9 is one of the first phones available with Qualcomm's latest top-end Snapdragon 855 processor. The Snapdragon 855 is paired with 6GB RAM and the experience is very smooth and fast. This is Xiaomi's first phone to use the triple lens setup with a 16MP ultra-wide and a 12MP 2x telephoto camera flanking the standard 48MP sensor. The extra resolution is used for pixel binning and greater light sensitivity at 12MP. The main camera takes great shots in most situations, offering an AI mode that will try to boost the scene. Overall, it's an outstanding phone for those who have limited budget. The Redmi K20 Pro comes with a 6.39-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED screen of 2340 by 1080p resolution. It has an aspect ratio of 19.5 by 9 and 91% screen to body ratio. The display also houses an in-screen fingerprint sensor. Powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 processor with Adreno 640 GPU, the Redmi K20 Pro also comes with Game Turbo 2.0, which is also said to optimize the handset for better gaming experience. On the imaging front, the Redmi K20 Pro has a triple rear camera setup that includes a 48MP Sony IMX586 camera with a 1.75 aperture, and an 8MP telephoto sensor with 2.4 aperture and a 13MP wide-angle sensor with 2.5 aperture. For selfie lovers, there is a 20MP sensor housed in a pop-up setup with a wide-angle mode. The front camera is claimed to pop out in 0.8 seconds. Overall, it's not a bad phone at all.